Emily loved dinosaurs. She read every book about them. She watched every documentary. So when a new dinosaur exhibit opened in town, she had to see it. Dino Park promised a realistic experience. They had life-sized dinosaur statues. It sounded amazing. Emily's parents took her on opening day. She could barely contain her excitement. The park gates felt like an entrance to another world. Giant ferns and tall trees surrounded them. It felt like stepping back in time. Emily couldn't wait to see the dinosaurs. "Whoa!" Emily breathed. There in a clearing stood a mighty Tyrannosaurus Rex. It was huge. Its sharp teeth gleamed in the sunlight. Even as a statue, it looked fierce and powerful. Emily's heart raced with a mix of fear and fascination. She knew it wasn't real, but it felt so lifelike. "Let's go see the Triceratops next," her dad called, leading the way deeper into the park. Emily took one last glance at the T-Rex. Its eyes seemed to follow her, sending a shiver down her spine, but she shook it off. It was just a statue, right? The park buzzed with activity. Families strolled along the paths. Kids pointed excitedly at the dinosaurs. Emily loved it all. She saw a stegosaurus with plates on its back. She saw a brachiosaurus reaching high into the trees. Each dinosaur seemed more impressive than the last. As the sun began to set, the park lights flickered on. They cast eerie shadows among the trees. The dinosaur statues looked even more realistic in the dimming light. A gentle breeze rustled the leaves, sending a chill through the air. Emily found herself back near the T-Rex. The shadows from the trees danced across its face. It almost looked like it was moving. Emily shook her head. "It's just the light," she muttered to herself. Suddenly the ground trembled beneath her feet. A low growl echoed through the park. Emily's heart pounded in her chest. It couldn't be. Could it? Emily's eyes widened in horror. The T-Rex was moving, its massive head turned towards her. Its jaws opened in a deafening roar. Emily froze, paralyzed with fear. This wasn't part of the exhibit. The T-Rex took a step forward. The ground shook with its weight. Emily knew she had to run, but her legs felt like lead. She had to think fast. "Help!" Emily screamed, but her voice was drowned out by the T-Rex's roar. She glanced around frantically. The other visitors were running, scattering in all directions. Emily knew she couldn't outrun this monster. She had to outsmart it.